And welcome back to another edition of Classic Doom Walkthroughs. Today we continue with Forward Towards Uranus X. This is map 19. What are the civilian applications? Well, there may be a few. I'm quite certain there are some military applications here, definitely some dual-use technology. This is a fun map, lots of distinct areas, of course, for traps. It's a bit of a slog, but I hope to be able to show you the best way to go about it. The game is powered by GZDoom using the Doom 2 Hell on Earth platform. As always, we're playing on the Ultra-Violence difficulty setting in order to get 100% in all three of these categories. There are 296 skills to be had, 4 secrets and 149 items. Most of those are health and armor bonuses, so we're going to have to keep our eyes sharp. First things first, try to take care of this zombie man, and then we're going to go ahead and grab the regular shotgun here and take care of some of the gunners, ideally. Well, as you can see, it's not always ideal. Sometimes the gunners do get the jump on you, but come back towards these crates. We can pick up some more ammo and a green armor. So now we're a little bit more ready to take care of some of these pinkies. Often there's some infighting with the gunners, but not always. I think I left a gunner unattended to somewhere, probably just a zombie man. An extremely annoying zombie man. There we go. Okay, well. And that's that. So I'll go back and get the armor and health bonuses after. First thing we're going to do is we're going to take care of the enemies in this room. So we have a zombie man here, shotgunner well placed there, and another shotgunner. Well, first of all, there's a zombie man here and a well-placed shotgunner right here. So don't forget to grab them. There were a couple of armor bonuses there. Now, we're going to go up, take the lift. You can see there's a switch there. The doors will open, revealing some revenants and some imps, but also first there will be a couple of chain gunners here. So our first line of attack, I think, will be to take care of the chain gunners and maybe grab their chain guns. Well, before basically the revenants get too much of a beat on us. So let's try here. There we go. Grab our goodies. Let's see if we can just take care of the revenants, all gentle-like. We have some infighting. Never complaining about that. And we didn't even use our chain gun, so that's fine. So let's grab all the goodies here. Looks like the imps are gone. So there is an armor bonus flanking both of the entryways here, and there are some armor bonuses to the left a bit. When I ran and got the shotgun initially, there were 3, I think, health bonuses here. And there were some health bonuses just over here as well. So I think we've collected them all. That leaves only these 2 health bonuses down at the bottom. There are a lot of enemies milling about. I would not just race in. So behind each of these, you can see down there. And you can hear the revenants firing. So there's a lot going on and a lot of danger to be found. Take out your chain gun. Let's see if we can just take care of a couple of gunners before we get into too much trouble. Another shotgunner down there and some zombie men milling about. Ooh. Regular shotgun should do fine. Let's use the chain gun though for that gunner hiding behind the pillar. And this chain gunner, that is definitely going to cut you to pieces if you're not careful. That should take care of the initial wave. I think so. So we're going to head down this way. We're going to wake up a revenant or 2. And the revenant fire here is from down the way. So here comes a pinky or 2 that has spotted us from down the corridor that way. Come here, you. All right. And so now we're going to go ahead and take care of some imps and the revenant if he'll come out to play. Come on, revenant. Maybe another shot or 2. Yeah, there we go. And so what we're going to do now is just finish off this imp. And then we're going to make our way across. It's going to wake up this pinky. But it's also going to wake up the revenant. Maybe the chain gun, given its proximity. Alright, so that takes care of the revenant there. There is still imp activity, so let's go ahead and find that. Don't know if that barrel did anything, seemingly not. You'll notice there's an armor bonus there. I find the armor bonus to be a nice tell in a way, because there's no way that is obvious to get up there. Let's make way and take some cover. So it does kind of lure you there for a reason. So we'll go here on and take some comfort here in this area, away from those revenants. Around each of these pillars is an armor bonus. Go ahead and do that. Take care of the imp as it reveals itself. And there is a switch that'll allow us to do map progression that way. We're not going to go that way yet. So why don't we go ahead, grab these health boni or bonuses, pick up the ammo, and we'll just go while we're here, pick up the health bonuses and the ammo and health if we need. And then let's go ahead and take care of the revenants. We'll go up here, grab these two health bonuses that we skipped over before, and let's take out our chain gun. From this distance, probably more effective than the regular shotgun. So let's gently tap the top of the revenant until it falls. There we go. Don't forget the two armor bonuses here. And now let's go explore why exactly there is an armor bonus here. So first let's take care of the enemies in the area, which is an imp and a revenant. Again, the Tappa method for the revenant. And so now it seems relatively clear. Maybe there's an imp down there we can take care of. Sure, why not? Or two. But over here is a hidden switch. The only reason I come up here for the armor bonus. So if you're, like Classic Doom Walkthroughs, a stickler for your 100%, yeah, well, this is a good time to put that into practical effect, because now you have a good reason to get your 100%, and you're rewarded with this secret. Yeah, secret number 1, which is the Berserk pack. So now we can do some punchy if we want. So before we do a map progression, just to make sure here, we did collect all the health and armor bonuses in this area. And so we will proceed not through here. That's the exit, and that's the red door. We don't have the red key. Take out your chain gun. We're going to take care of some gunners. There's a chain gunner and a couple of shotgunners around this corner. And then we're going to wait for the Arachnotron to come closer so we can use the barrels. And then the super shotgun, ideally. Yeah, that was pretty well all you need to do. So get up here on this little ledge. We can, with some gentle tappa, get rid of the imps that are milling about up there. We will need to face them later. I don't know if there's been some infighting. No, they're right there. Okay, very good. 3, I think, is the total, and that's that. So we'll just hop up on this ledge. There's some ammo, but also a health bonus. Ditto on this side. Let's just go over and grab the shotgun. I think I got off too quickly. There we are. So stick to your left, because there's revenants. There's a revenant, I guess. Yeah, you can hear it. And a couple of mancubi that can tag you if you're on the right. So let's just proceed a little cautiously. Maybe not the best. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab the rocket launcher and the rockets. We're going to head straight down here. That'll give us some cover from all the enemies. Our biggest concern down that way is the chain gunner and the imp. There is also a pair of zombie men here. Now, let's go take care of the Revenant, who's introducing itself to us in a very rude manner. And that's it. And from that angle, you take no fire from anyone, and you take care of the Revenant with some gentle tapping of the chain gun. All right, we have a couple of imps. I was hoping for a little bit more from the barrels. The barrels did disappoint. 2 more imps that way. And now with the rocket launcher we just picked up, the center, or the one on the left, I guess, is the Mancubus that we're going to be firing upon. 3 rockets is all I would use, and then just a couple tappas of the chain gun. That Mancubus is not reachable from here, so don't waste any ammo on it. That's all we can do. Believe me, there will be enough enemies down here to keep you busy. It's best to clear out as many enemies now that we can, with mostly little danger to worry about. Okay, so if you need any health, you need any ammo, go ahead and pick it up. We're continuing now with map progression. So this is by the way, the purple floor, or the purple stream, I guess, is a damaging stream, a damaging floor, so don't stay on it. So we're going to slide down there, grab some bonuses and some ammo. As soon as we head down, enemies are going to teleport in. So head to the right, we'll take care of some pinkies and some imps, but then we'll have to switch over probably to the chain gun for the gunners. So why don't we go ahead and head over here and see if we can avoid too much damage, because there are shotgunners about. Lots of enemies, yeah. See, that's less great. And we only have a stim pack here. Who the hell? Oh, brother. Okay, well, 12%. That doesn't strike me as very good. We'll head down this way, grab the bonuses, take the imps. There's another imp to our right, so let's be careful. Let's go back now, retreat, until we get rid of the pain elemental. And then we're also going to have 2 cacos. So why don't we go ahead now? Alright, now 12 is pretty poor, and I have my doubts about the following steps to take. So take out your chain gun. There's a chain gunner there, and there's an imp above. Not sure where it is exactly, it's hard to see it. There we go. So, again, with the damaging floor, this should prove interesting. There will be, you can see the red boots to the left, there will be some gunners there. There will be other enemies as well milling about. Some imps, some shotgunners, and zombie men. Alright, so another shotgunner down that way. So we'll try to grab the very little amount of ammo that we have. Not ammo, but I guess the health that is available to us. And we'll try to take down the cacos. Maybe the regular shotgun at this distance, I'm not sure. Really could not afford to take even a little bit from the caco there. Alright, so we have not yet, for some reason, activated the Hell Knights, and we only have 10% health, so this is going poorly. Let's get the heck out of here. And let's get ready to face the enemies from here. So there will be some Hell Knights, there will be some imps. I don't have a real margin here, so it's going to be more from a distance, I think. Alright. Yeah, I'm getting really, really close to the end of the road here because of the health. So, unfortunately, with this very little, there was a health bonus here, by the way. With this very little health, I don't know what's going to be, but up above there will be, when we take this lift, there will be a Revenant to the right, Revenant to the left, as well as a shotgun or chain gunner. We're going to go left, and we'll come back for the Revenant on the right. So let's make a move for it. Somehow I have survived somehow. That is pretty good. Don't go any further than this. I'm going to go over here right now and just grab this health. Press that switch because it will allow us over there to get through. It lifts up the area for us. Well, that was reasonably miraculous as far as being able to have survived that. I just want to get rid of the imp, so I don't want to be fired upon from behind. And now I got to take care of the Revenant. I say use the gentle tappa-tappa of the chain gun. And now we can do more map progression. You can hear those enemies, and there will be a chain gunner right here through this bar. Get ready to fire, and there's also a Hell Knight. And you can go around the corner to face the Hell Knight, but I'm like, well, why? Let's just take care of the Hell Knight from here. A lot safer, a lot easier. Alright, chain gun again. There are a few zombie men, but also a chain gunner. Zombie men there, imps above and to the left. And maybe one or two more zombie men, and that's it. So that's how we clear out this area, up the stairs, grabbing the health boni, and the armor, and the health, and the weapons, and everything else that you would want. We've already pressed the switch there, right? That raised that area right there. You can see there's stairs there now. But we're not going to be forgetting any of the ammo. So let's go ahead and grab that. Grab the ammo over here too. And I think we can get through here if we want to. I'm not sure if I have any health left back here really to use. I don't know. Maybe this. Okay, well that's pretty good. I'll use that and then I'll get the heck out of here and take my way back. So just kind of replenish. Sorry about the detour. So now we have 2 ways to go. We do have a couple of slime pits to go. So that's the one way we're going to need to go to get more ammo, map progression, and some health bonuses. But there's another way to go that allows us to go back to that area where we're fighting off the cacos, and I had very little health. But there is a secret and some bonuses down here. So we have to kind of hug and push kind of on the right, if you know. Try that again, I guess. Don't want to do that too many times because that becomes awfully boring viewing. But as you can see there were some bonuses there, so we're definitely going to want to try and kind of push our way down. There we go. And now we grab all the health bonuses. We'll press the lift. And imp waiting for us, nothing too serious, but we're going to get a preview of the other enemies that we get to see when we explore that area later. Yeah, so we can really do some damage now. I recommend you do it. Not too bad so far. There's a gunner down that way. Another imp. Alright, I think we've probably taken care of what we can take care of for the moment. You can see to the left there's like a little basin in there. So kind of jump down and fall in here. Tag that secret and grab the mega armor. That's why I did all that, for just some armor boni, which you know I'm a stickler for anyway. That's why we take that route before map progression. So now we have everything we need. All the items and all the enemies and so on. So let's slide our way down here, grabbing the bonuses as we go. Now take out your super shotgun, because now we're going to progress this way. As soon as we get over there, a Hell Knight's going to appear on the other side. So let's go ahead and welcome the Hell Knight with our super shotgun. Hello, Hell Knight. Armor bonuses here and here. Grab all 4. Health if you need. Let's kind of fling ourselves over to this side. Take out your chain gun. There are a couple of gunners this way. Can hear another one. Let's just kind of make our way over, and don't know if there are any more here or it's just all down there. I think it's all down there at this point. Do not fall in. Be very, very careful. There are a lot of gunners here, and just by sheer volume can cause you a lot of damage. A lot of shotgunners, a lot of zombie men. And while individually they're not that big a deal, combined they do pack a bit of a wallop in the sense of just pecking you to death, right? Okay, so let's see if there are any more. We're going to hug this wall here. We're definitely not going to want to fall in yet. Take care of... Well, let's let the Caco, I guess, come to us. And you'll notice there is a Mancubus corpse right in front of us. That's the Mancubus that we shot up before when we got the rocket launcher. Otherwise, it would be firing at us right now. And the imps, too, that on those platforms. So that is why I do what I do, and I show you what I show you. Think that's it? No? There are also some enemies down here to our right. Careful for stragglers. There's also going to be not only some zombie men, but there's also going to be a Pinky and a Caco. So why don't we go ahead, grab all the goodies we can from here, and then just finish off the Caco. I don't think there's anybody behind us to worry about too seriously for the moment, except for the Mancubus over there that we were not able to reach before. Take out your chain gun, grab the ammo. Now, we took care of some of the enemies when we got that secret with the mega armor, but there's still some here, like that shotgunner there, and there's hit that barrel. If you heard that, that's the chain gunner that was lying in wait, so we don't have to deal with the chain gunner now. Looks like it's otherwise quiet. Let's grab a couple of rockets, I'd say. Maybe finish it off with some chain gun. Come on, Mancubus. There we go. And now the Mancubus has been quieted. Pick up all the rockets you see lying around. More armor bonuses here. And more ammo to grab. Never a bad thing. Let's make our way across. There are still some enemies down there, including some zombie men. Here was the very well-placed shotgunner that we got from the secret area. And there's that chain gunner. So let's go ahead, grab all these armor bonuses, all these rockets. I think that's it for the moment as far as enemies. Don't press that switch. We are not ready for that switch yet. All these rockets are here for us. Let's go up, take these crates, and grab these armor bonuses. Let's go ahead, grab this and the plasma. More bonuses here, more ammo, more armor bonuses. The next secret will be here. It's a plasma rifle guarded by some revenants. So we're not going to be able to get that quite yet, but we are going to be able to get it later, assuming we survive, of course. That's always the goal. So what's going to happen now, as soon as I press that switch, there'll be revenants and other enemies pouring out of here, and an ungodly amount, it seems, pouring out of here too. But we are going to run to the danger, try to get a little infighting, and maybe use this general area as our hold point. There's no easy area to go because there's Mancubi and revenants and a whole bunch of crazy stuff going on, but we're going to do our best. We are definitely going to do our best. So press the switch and then make a run for it. We got a little infighting, which works nicely. I took one rocket. I guess that's not the end of the world. And let's take care of some of the enemies coming for us this way, which right now are, well, Kako and some zombie men. Come here, Kako. All right. There are still more enemies about. Do not put your guard down. So let's go ahead and collect some of these goodies. Yeah, there's some zombie men in there, and that's fine. Let's go ahead and take care of the ones that want to come out. Yeah, we do have a Revenant in there. That seems to be fighting right at the moment anyway with the Arachnotron. That's fine. So why don't we go ahead, take care of who we need to take care of here, and then we'll go ahead and take care of those Revenants. I think the other Revenant's going to be busy for a while. This is a good angle for that. All right, that should do. And I don't know if there's any more. There should still be a Revenant there. I believe there is, so we're going to go ahead. Pretty confident that Revenant's not going to be able to get the Arachnotron. Geez, the Revenant won't come out to play, but... Okay, now it's come out to play. And now we'll just finish off the enemies in here, and there are some nice ammunition dumps to pick up. But don't forget to go in here. There are a couple of armor bonuses here, and those will be easy to miss, and you won't get your 100%. So do make sure you go through all these areas. Let's go ahead and get our plasma rifle at this point. It's available to us. It's a damaging area, so just go ahead, tag it, and get out, get your stuff. And now we have the plasma rifle and some plasma, so that's pretty nice. Now, we do have those enemies still waiting for us, including that Revenant. There's more Revenants to the right. So I'm not sure who to shoot first because this is a tough angle. All right, well, I think I took care of that pretty easily. The Revenant and the Arachnotron are now gone. There's a second Arachnotron. Not sure where that enemy is coming from, but let's see. In the pit, there's usually, yeah, quite a few enemies kind of milling about down there. Still trying to figure out where that shotgunner keeps hitting me from. I don't think it's up there, is it? No. Okay, now where is that Arachnotron? We do... No? I don't think I got it, eh? Alright, well, let's try to pay attention to the enemies in the pit. Maybe a little chain gun. Always being mindful the Arachnotron is there to play as well, and not play nicely. Okay, I don't know if there's anybody else in here. No, that seems to be it. All right, let's get a rocket launcher ready for that other Arachnotron that's still milling about. All right, the sweet sound of the Arachnotron saying good night. Let's pick up the goodies. Don't hit the switch yet. We're not ready for any of that. We have other things to do here. In fact, it gets uglier down here because as soon as we press the switch down there, a whole bunch of enemies come pouring out, including Archvile Town. So that's always going to be fun. So let's do our best. And let's make it happen. All right, let's go. Oop. Definitely going the wrong way. You need to make your way down here, I think, is the best place to hide. And then fire off at the enemies coming for you. All right. Rockets. Here comes the Archvile. Yeesh. And that Archvile, of course, I think I got it. I'm not 100% sure. Yes, it looks like I see the Archvile's corpse curled up like a snail, so that must be it. Oh, and that Mancubus that we never did take care of, right? Well-placed Mancubus. Well, that's still firing at us now. Good thing there are a lot of rockets to pick up in this area, because we definitely need them. Can always use plasma too, I suppose. Alright, now let's go see what stragglers we have. We have to be careful too. The Pain Elemental is being a pain in the Arse Elemental. Well-placed Cackle there to prevent me from firing at it, but I'm doing my best just to hit the Pain Elemental. There we go. Okay, well, you don't want a million lost souls in here. I think I speak for everyone when I say that. And the, it looks like the Mancubi are back. Get one there. Just keep an eye on the lost soul. I think maybe a little chain gun will just finish off the Mancubus. Yeah, and that's how I take care of those enemies. So pretty hectic, I would say, as far as what's going on and what we've experienced. I don't know if there are any survivors, but we're going to look around. There are some some health bonuses on either side of this door, which we collected on one side but not the other. I think it's just the pinky left. Okay, not too bad. There are also some health and armor bonuses on this side, which I did pick up for the most part, but there is still an armor bonus or two here. So don't forget to pick those up and then replenish your goodies down here too. And you see there is some health bonuses. That's similar to where we got the mega armor. Same thing, you got to kind of squeeze yourself to the side. Yeah, so that's kind of where we're headed next. And you can see we need to get there because some plasma on top of those crates would make no sense if we didn't. Oh, did I forget to get? Oh, yes. This has opened up. There are armor bonuses here. Definitely want to come this way. Press the switch. Head up the lift. It's a dead end. Don't worry about it, but we do need the red key. I mean, it is an important step. So go ahead and grab the key and the goodies, including the armor bonuses. And now we're able to go. Now, we're going to be facing some Gunners, Revenants, and some Arachnotrons, which is always fun, isn't it? So why don't we go ahead and, well, I'm trying to get out of the way. I was trying to lure out the Gunners. I was hoping for some help from the Arachnotron, but the Arachnotron has not provided any help. Alright, now I do know there are more Gunners over here. I'm hoping to avoid the Arachnotron. There we go. Let's see if we can make our way in here for the Chain Gunner. Alright, and now we've taken care of all those Gunners. Take care of the Arachnotron. Okay, so before we go any further, grab all these armor bonuses and all these rockets and all that's great. Very, very important, if you're a sticker like me for the 100%, go up to where this Arachnotron carcass is. There is a whole whack of armor bonuses in here. Once you get to the exit, there's no way to get back here. So if you don't pick them up now, you can't. So that's why I go and do it, and that's what I recommend that you do. Okay, as soon as we press the switch to lower the lift, out comes a Revenant. And at the top waiting for us will be a Pinky. So we'll just use the super shotgun on the Pinky. Say goodnight, Pinky. And there are some armor bonuses, health bonuses, and more ammo up here. This is where, of course, we had come in from the initial area and just took care of the imps that were up here, so we wouldn't have to do that now. And here there are their bodies lying in state. Okay, now this is just one of those weird twists. You got to like twist your body around this corner and make your way into the secret area. Hopefully I'll be able to do that super easily. I don't know. It's not the easiest thing to do for me. No. Okay, so I missed that one. The secret you saw in there was the supercharge. So we're going to try that again. I did get the health bonuses that are just sitting there though, because those count towards your 100%. So why don't we go ahead and head up, and we're going to try that one more time. All right, let's see if we can do it. And let's go. Yeah. Come on. There we go. Yeah. Tag that secret. As you know, I'm terrible at cliff jumping and all that generally. So grab the, tag the secret, grab the plasma rifle. If you haven't already, go ahead and go down and get the health bonuses. But if you have the ability, you can go ahead and jump down here and grab from those crates the 2 packs of plasma. I've already filled myself up with plasma, so we're good to go. And now what are we looking at here? Yeah, so we're missing some, I think it's the armor bonuses that are going to be up in the exit. That's my hope anyway, but we do have all the secrets. And yeah, there's still quite a few enemies, but we do have an ugly amount of enemies still to face. So why don't we go ahead and face that ugliness. Let's go ahead and grab these health bonuses, these rockets. Now pressing this switch. Now what's going to happen? That just raises this up for our ability to get over there. As soon as we get towards the red door, what's going to happen is a whole bunch of imps and pinkies and other enemies are going to come pouring out of there by an ungodly amount. We're going to race back towards here. We cannot get out. This is, well, I guess we can, but maybe once we get down there we can't. Oh, okay, well, I don't know if that's going to stay open, but in any event, it usually can't. But while we're running this way, there will be some Hell Knights and a Baron that we're going to take care of with the plasma rifle. And also down there will be a bunch of Revenants and an Archvile, which I did another run through, and it made the Archvile bounce out and go down there, and then I wasn't able to reach him. So I'm going to try to get him maybe from the middle area, try to strategically shoot so he doesn't bounce. So I'm going to race down towards the end, and I'm going to race back here taking care of the Hell Knights and the Barons. Okay, if that all sounded clear as mud, let's go ahead. Oh, I didn't want to run into the Baron. That stunk. All right, that's not too bad, I guess. Okay, now stay to your left because the Archviles, as you can see, there's an Archvile down there. Now let's use some rockets because, oh boy, I think the Archvile got a hold of that Caco carcass. I don't think that Caco is supposed to be there. And I do want to clear out that area as best I can before trying to get over to the center of the bridge to take out the Archvile and the Revenants without bouncing the Archvile down below. And the only way to get to it really is with ID clip, so we don't want to do that if we can avoid it. Is that everybody? No? Still an imp, really? No, brother. Okay, I think that's it. So what we'll do is we're going to take our cover. Hey, you can hear there's some trouble. Let's do that again. Let's take care of that Archvile. Okay, phew, that was close. Oh, did I get zapped? Okay, that's no good. Oh, brother, okay. Alright, well, it sounds to me, at least, that the Archvile is gone and didn't bounce out, which I suppose is a nice thing. See, this is blocked now. We can't get out. So, if the Archvile had bounced out, that would have been that. Okay, so with all the Carchi here, is it easy to find all the health and armor bonuses? Well, I hope so. Let's see what we can find here. And how many are left? I know there are some outside, so we'll use our rockets to take care of the Hell Knights flanking each side of the entrance here. Alright, and then we have one enemy, it should be. Yes. And those health bonuses will be the remaining items. It's a Baron. Hello, Baron. And that's that. So let's go collect our goodies and all the health bonuses, and then, let's see, can we do our final count? We can. All 317 kills, all 4 secrets, and all 149 items. Yeah, you know what that means, indeed. we are done. And that is, what are the civilian applications? Yeah, that's a long slog of a map. There's a lot of dangerous areas, a lot of tight fights, a very well-designed map. The only quibble I have is that at the very end, you can't get out of that bridge exit area. So if that arch file to the left in that previous area, if that arch file gets bounced out by Revenant or your rockets and ends up down there reviving enemies, you're out of luck without ID clip because you can't go back. The door is locked behind you. You can't get down there. So that's why I waited and I got zapped for my trouble to get to the middle of the bridge before taking care of that arch file. And it did work out, though, in the end, so that's fine. I hope you did enjoy the video. You got some good tips and tricks, I'm sure. Hopefully you just got some good entertainment. But, a combination of the two is never a bad thing. Do hit that subscribe button, though. This way you won't miss any further videos that I upload. For now, that's it for Classic Doom Walkthroughs. Thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you next time.